Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Gosh, there's so much going on right now, and it's going to be so awesome. I have a lot of new things to bring to you, and I will be doing this more often. There's going to be big, big changes, and I feel we all need to be together for this. Um, so, I want to tell you that you have to let your light shine. They're telling me to tell you to let your light shine. That there will be things. There's a big there's a big war going on out there, spiritual war. There will be times where it is going to be tough for you to get your thing. As a matter of fact, this is probably the third time I have recorded this. I have your cards all ready. I kept them, um, but this is the third time that I have really tried to get this video out. So hopefully this one gets out. Something to do with sound, something to do with um, it just kept breaking up. It right now you have to follow your heart because there's going to be a lot trying to stop you. But you know what? This Cancer, there's a full moon coming in, okay, which is a full moon in Capricorn, which opposes the sun in Cancer. But that's not a bad thing, actually. Jupiter's in Cancer, Mars is in Virgo, and Mercury's in Leo. Hey, gonna be great. Let me just tell you, even though there is in the middle of the month, and we'll deal with it later in a little bit, is there is Mercury retrograde, and we are in the shadow now. July 18th will be the Mercury retrograde. Um, However, I think this is going to be a great month. I don't think that's going to put us down. I think what's going to happen is we are going to look at what we are finally going to move forward and be comfortable with. Okay? So hopefully this video gets it out there this time. As far as the Cancer, Sun in Cancer and the full moon in Capricorn, I am a Sun in Cancer with a rising sign of Capricorn. So believe me, it is about balance. Okay. It is about balance, getting to where we would. I'm sorry, my table's so wobbly. It's about balance. It's about getting to where we need to be, using our emotions, using our strengths, using our nurturing, using our um, workhorse. Okay. So, how do we get there? All right. So, whatever happened or whatever you put out there at the new moon 2 weeks ago. This is a culmination of it. So you can take a look at it, see if it's moving forward, anything like that. The Cancer Capricorn polarity, believe me, is not always the easiest. See, they keep trying to stop you from moving. It's not going to stop me. Um, Cancer represents your home base, your nurturing base, uh, private life, dealing with things emotionally. They are a water sign. We are a water sign. Capricorn represents more of the public life, more of the career, accountability, um, that type of stuff. Attachments, um, and love are ruled by Cancer. If you know a Cancer, it's hard to let it go. It's hard to let things go, but letting go is the best thing. Okay, achievements, rewards, punishments because of Saturn, okay, is ruled by Capricorn. So there's where your balance is. And don't, the word punishments is not bad. It's how you kind of beat yourself up if something's not going right. So you don't need to always do that. You just need to constantly reflect. You need to reflect on it and say, okay, well, maybe there's a better way. What I have a thing going, okay, God did this. Yes, this happened, but did it for a reason. What would the reason be? Figure that out. I'm all good. All right. I had somebody when I did a reading, I called and said, why did this happen? I think it was a job. Yes, it was a job situation. I said, God did it to pull you out of there. You were suffocating. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe when I was doing this reading. That job was so suffocating, and it wasn't using her gifts. And I said, hold on, it'll change. There's an opportunity coming, and yes, there was. Within 3 weeks, she was back out there doing something she loved, something she believed in, and something that's going to move her forward. So you got to trust those things, okay? I know it's hard at the time, but you got to trust them. So this is a balance between conditional and unconditional. And let me just say that real quick, because Cancer can be unconditional. We can give unconditional love, but there is a time limit on it. I mean, we will do it for a long period of time. We'll forgive you for a lot of things. But when Cancer is done, it's done. Hey, that shell closes. Capricorn, I told you to look at me. You're not looking at me? Okay, you're done. Okay. And that's where I have my thing too. A lot of times it's when I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. I'm done with something. I have both of them working at me. I'm done. Okay. So it's time to move forward because you can't build new buildings on old foundations. Time to speak our truth. You can put your emotions in there. You can find out what's triggering your emotions and how to balance them. Mercury in Leo is going to give you the confidence to do all of this. And the Mars in Virgo will help you with your workhorse, getting it out there, attention to detail. It's going to be so, so, so awesome if you allow it. Seriously, if you allow it and you let go, and you give it up and say, this is what I would love to do. I'm going to let go of the outcome too and see if you give me something better. Okay. But this is where my heart is. I'll do the work. I'll do the action. I will follow what I'm given. But here you go. Things are, you're not going to recognize them in a year. Probably in the next 6 months, to tell you the truth. All right, I'm going to get to the cards that came out for you. I pulled, this is a general reading, okay? So if it resonates with you, awesome. If it doesn't, it's because it's for the consciousness, and it's supposed to help whoever receives. However, they gave me quite a few cards today. So I asked for a tarot card. This is a wizard's deck. And I asked for the tarot card to show me what is going on this week for the collective, for the world. And I got the Knight of Cups, which is kind of interesting because the Knight of Cups, of course, is summer, and does hold true for the sign of Cancer. So knights, what they do is they come in quick. So things are going to be happening quickly. So when the Mercury retrograde wants you to slow down, you're going to be like, oh, no, what? But you will need to revise some things at that point. Okay, but the Knight of Cups, something is coming in quickly. There are gifts coming in. There are rewards coming in. I just heard to look at this card as what I am seeking is seeking me, or what I seek seeks me. Okay, there's going to be an offer, an opportunity. Don't be afraid. If you knew the army that stood behind you, you wouldn't be afraid of anything. Got one thing. Don't be afraid. Take it, especially if it makes you feel a little bit nervous about stepping outside that zone. And I said, well, let me share with them what they need to surrender within themselves to achieve this. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Who am I, do you say? Well, a lot of times we don't know because we're everybody else. We're so worried about how people think about us. We're so worried about how can we help that person. We're so worried about how did that person get themselves involved in that. We're so worried about helping others, and that's good, but you come first, right? Or you won't have that. You won't be refreshed enough and replenished enough if you don't have that within yourself first. The magic of who you are, if you want things in life, you have to have it inside. Like everyone says, well, he or she doesn't, know how to show love or whatever. Well, they don't have it for themselves. You can only give out what you have inside. You can only accept that too, because that's what you think it is. Surrender to the magic of who you are. If you're empathic at all, they're not going to stop you from this. Empathic at all, then you're everybody you're sucking all the energy from. Who are you? That might take a minute. If you need help with that, I do spiritual counseling, or I mean, spiritual coaching. We all have magic within us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. And you will attract that vibration into your life. You will attract those people into your life. If people leave out of your life, they're not of that vibration. Can't build buildings on old foundations. There's a lot of people who are like, I asked for change and all this. But I'm like, well, you asked for change, so it has to be demolished to build up sometimes. I asked for a consciousness card, and I've got practice not. Well, didn't I say this earlier? Practice non-attention to the outcome. You know what I always say? I know you've heard it before, and if you haven't, I'm telling you now. I always say, when I put it out there, what I would love to see, what I would love to have, wouldn't it be awesome if? Thank you for this, or something better. Strive for balance. That's what we're talking about now with the whole Cancer and Capricorn sun and moon thing going on coming up. These are really beautiful cards, and I love them. These are guardian angel cards. And they want you to know that you are a star. You're a star, star, star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonderful wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Okay. Remember, stars are born through explosion of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. They said everything comes back to love. Every single thing comes back to love. It's taught in all the old scripture. It's trying to be taken away from us now, but it can't be. Not if you don't allow it. And stay in joy and peace, knowing that these things are coming and that you are protected. You are definitely protected, and there are great things coming for you. I have the raccoon. I was told to pull a medicine card today. I haven't used these animal medicine card. Oh, there are angels. There goes my nose. It's like they take a feather and put them under us. I don't understand. But anyway, um, 46 raccoon. 46 ends up being number 10, which is a number 1, new beginnings. I also call these little things little rascals, bandits. You know, bandits always wear those, or used to anyway. So I just wanted to let you know, raccoon, protector of the underdog, provider for those who have none. Do you wear the bandit's mask to hide the good deeds that you've done? Teach me to turn away from rich rewards or worldly acclaim, knowing that my generosity allows my warrior spirit to be reclaimed. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. But anyway, there he is. Okay. These are great. I love these. Let me just do this really quick. He's known as a generous protector, believe it or not. Raccoon carries the medicine of the protector of the underdog and provider for the young, infirm, and elderly. Often called Little Bandit by Southern tribes, this Robin Hood of the animal kingdom teaches us about generosity and caring for others. When Raccoon comes your way, you are being asked to contact your inner warrior to become a protector and generous provider for those in need. Raccoon medicine people have the uncanny ability to assist others without allowing them to become victims or dependents. Like the tribal chiefs of old, Raccoon tends to the needs of the tribe before taking anything for itself, unless they're going to become dependent on it or become a victim of it. Okay. If a raccoon wandered into your cards today, the little bandit may be telling you to look around and see who needs your strength at this time. Speak up in defense of another instead of remaining silent when others are gossiping. Maybe it's time to share the bounty of your time, energy, or possessions with the less fortunate. But remember to help those in need. Develop their own protector and provider skills. Again, so they are not dependent on you, right? In all cases, Raccoon asks that you honor yourself and others equally. Provide for your own needs, or your well will be dry when you choose to give generously. Chiefs earned their eagle feathers when they promote every human's right to self dignity. Acting in this manner brings that same honor to yourself and to your family. So, yay, raccoon. We got some raccoon medicine. So, you may have seen raccoons lately, would not surprise me. But maybe you see them more or in greater number. Also, take care of the number too. Take in what the number is, because a lot of times that has to do with numerology. Like I said, this is 46. It could be the number 4 and 6 are both balance or numbers, actually. 4 is like a portal, but also a balance with home, emotions, and all that other fun stuff. And 6 is about balancing and work and career as well as home. So there's a lot of balancing we're trying to do. We've been purging and purging and purging and purging. Now it's the balance of inner and outer, of conditional, unconditional. Okay. And I asked for an affirmation card. And these are so beautiful. Oh, I love them. Let go of what no longer serves you. Okay. What no longer serves you? What's not working? I just went through my closet, and I'm sure I could go through it more. To get rid of stuff, I kept going, "Oh, I'll wear that again. Oh, no, I know I wear the same, like, 10 things. I don't know." So I actually went through and took all kinds of stuff out for donation because that too, clearing out the old will bring in the new. You hold on to the old, it suffocates the new. All right? Have some faith in yourself because you are definitely, definitely worth it. Thank you again. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Again, my website is www.mediumdawnmarie.com. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well. Um, I will put all that down below. And thank you so, so much. Have a blessed and blessed week. Take care.